Hey guys, it's Whippy and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, hello, buongiorno, bonjour, hola, I don't know, just feeling that vibe. Today's video is me giving advice to you. Now, I asked you guys on my Instagram and I said you could DM me or you could leave it in the comments, any issues or topics you want advice on. And I collated them all and I've decided to finally make that video. I am no expert on advice. I have just had many experiences in life and I feel like they could be helpful to someone, and I've been told by my friends that I'm quite wise and that I am a good person to get advice from, so you know. But honestly, my advice is just my advice. I am not a counsellor, I am not a relationship expert, I am just a human being who feels like they can see things in a different way and from a neutral perspective. Okay, so let's look at the first one. Starting the journey into Christianity, they're a newbie Christian. Firstly, congratulations. I always think it's something to be congratulated on when you finally feel like you have found your faith. And maybe because I'm a Christian, I just get really happy when other people become a Christian, and I'm just like, it's good news. Secondly, get a Bible. If you don't have a Bible already, get a Bible. It's super helpful and it's kind of a way to have a closer relationship with God. Watch sermons online, find Christian podcasts, find friends who are also believers in Christ and just chat to them, be open with them and be honest with them. They'll be honest with you. I love when people who are Christian want to talk to me about my faith or my journey, because then we can share things and maybe we'll learn from each other and learn about God together, and it's just beautiful. But honestly, having Christian friends as well as other friends is super important in your spiritual walk in life, and it will be so beneficial to you as well because they could help you get plugged into a new church or just help you find a church, because you may not want to go to the church that they go to, but you might too. But you might want to find your own place where you feel comfortable and you feel like you can learn in a judgment-free zone. Also, know that you're not going to suddenly become perfect now that you're a Christian. That's just not how it works. It actually shows that we are imperfect, but we are still worthy and valued and loved, and that we don't have to pick up the pieces ourselves, that people walk with us and God walks with you, and you never really stop learning about God or the gospel. It's okay to stumble and fall, but just remember that you can get back up again, and there's space to get back up again, and we're all human and everyone makes mistakes, and obviously there's going to be some bad habits that are going to be harder to shake off than others, but you'll feel very rewarded after that process of getting rid of the bad energy in your life. I heard this quote a couple days ago and I think it was quite helpful. Know that you never graduate from the gospel, you just understand its implications more and more over time. And I think that's basically what being a Christian is. Like, we just constantly grow and we constantly learn. Like, we never stop learning. We don't reach like a peak, and there's no tier of types of Christians. If you love God, then that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, please do hit me up. I would love to talk to you about this more and help you out more. I hope that helped. How to educate people without them thinking you're attacking them, e.g. sexism and racism. Now, this one really does depend on the person, because some people are more confrontational and more stubborn in their ways and can be quite narrow-minded on certain subjects, so you have to be careful on how you tread. But I would say, whether they're stubborn or very open-minded, I would always come from a place of love and kindness and openness to hear from their side of the story and to hear their understanding of why they think that way. Remember that they don't understand or know why their view is wrong or why they need to expand on their view. You are the person who might be the one to teach them. You might just help them along the way, but just know that you are sort of being a guide in this point, and you just have to try and picture yourself in their shoes. If you've barely got a sentence in and they're already attacking you, that's a them problem and not a you problem. If they're not even willing to hear you out or hear out the other side of the story, then they're not open in their heart and they're not open in their mind. So don't keep trying to force or trying to explain the reality, because they're blind to it right now. So if they don't think you're attacking them already, then I think just be patient and take it slow and try and make your explanation easy to understand. Try and make it simplistic. Maybe find facts and statistics to back up your points. So say if you're talking about in gender inequality in pay and employment, then look up stats and facts about that so you can back them up. If someone's just like, nah, it's just a lie, like it's not real. How to feel connected with God when the world is so chaotic and dark. Yikes. Okay, number one, grab your Bible. First thing to always do is grab the word, get a piece of the word and spend time with God and try and mark out time and make more effort to be intentional about spending time with God. I've been trying to do that this week. I've been trying to spend time with God every single day, but I normally do that anyway, but I've been trying to be more intentional about it. I've been trying to put myself in a quiet zone where I can just sit with him or just read the Bible. Remember that the world has good too as well, and that there's positivity everywhere. Yes, good things happen every day, more so than the bad things. So I would say try and look for the good things. Look at the fact that you woke up that morning, that you have a bed, you have water, you have food, you have shelter, you have electricity, you have Wi-Fi, or else you wouldn't be watching this unless you're using your data. But please save your data. Unless you have unlimited, then go on. Also, I think sometimes us as humans, we tend to take on the burden of the world ourselves, and we ain't the creator of the world. So drop the weight and give it back to God. And if you're not a Christian, then just drop the weight. Like, why are you carrying around extra weight that has nothing to do with you? Yes, we can help change our world and improve it, but at the end of the day, it's not everyone's fault as to why everything happens all the time. So don't be so hard on yourself, and remember that there is a light at the end of the tunnel and there is light in the future. Okay, so I got like 3 similar ones, so I've just put them in one category of self-love, self-esteem and self-confidence advice kind of thing. Now, this is something I struggle with a lot. I have many insecurities, and then my anxiety likes to amplify on my insecurities and leads me to overthink, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, everybody hates me, I hate myself, blah 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 blah. But I'm trying to constantly combat that and fight that, and I've been trying to look at the positives and put up affirmations everywhere. I literally, as you saw in my bullet journal spread, I put affirmations like above the rainbow thing, and I literally have as my lock screen a list of affirmations, because girl, we don't want no bad energy. No bad energy, no thank you. We want clean, pure, wholesome energy. We want good vibes. We want positive vibes. We want let your light shine vibes, okay? I want to enjoy my life, not dread it, so I'm trying to flip the narrative, plot twist the whole shebang, and get back on track. And you should too. Okay, so now I've got some Bible verses to back up some things that I say. Take what you will, but I'm just letting you know now. So the first one is 1 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 19, which says your body is a temple. It's literally, I'm paraphrasing some of it, but it's basically saying your body is a temple, and like you hold the Spirit of God in you, so look after yourself. And the fact that we're calling ourselves, not even ourselves, but the fact that God calls us temples, like each person is a temple. We are holy, we are sacred, we are, just let that sit. You are a temple. As we know, temples are very sacred and religious places and people were very respectful towards them. People even find them a home away from home. So treat your body like it's your home, like it's a home, like it's your home, okay? It's beautiful, it is holy, it is sacred, it is respected, and it deserves to be respected. So Luke 11:36 talks about you being a light and how you have to be full of a light, and light outshines dark, and basically even just having a little bit of light outshines the dark because it's just illuminating it. Just, yeah. Also, to back that one up as well, Matthew 5:14 literally says you are the light of the world, and a light shouldn't be hidden. Like, it shouldn't, you don't put a lamp under a basket. You let it shine so everyone can see where they're going, what's happening. So don't hide your light and appreciate yourself more. You literally are a light. You walk into a room, someone's face will brighten, hands down, okay? Especially if you smile. Now, I'm not gonna force anyone to smile because I hate when people tell me to smile. Like, my resting face makes me look like I hate you, but I promise I'm smiling inside. But I'm just saying, say you were like going into a room where your mum was or your friend was, you smile at them. It literally can lift someone's spirit so much. Another thing, you are worth it. God obviously thinks so, otherwise he wouldn't have sacrificed his only son to save your life. So I think that says it all. Again, with the affirmations, pin them up everywhere, make it a reminder on your phone, have mantras. I still don't know how to say that word. I think also exercising helps me a lot. I realized recently, I mean, I knew this before, but I needed a reminder that exercise really affects my mood. Like, it helps me feel a lot better throughout the whole day or the whole night. Depends when I exercise. But even if it's just like yoga or a 5-minute dance workout, it will help you so much. And I think it helps just clear the fog in your mind sometimes. Also, with alarms, what I like to do is change where it says alarm and write a little message to myself with cute emojis and colourful emojis. And I'll say something like, "Hey sunshine, you've got today," or being like, "You've got this." Just adding that one in there just in case someone uses alarms as well. Again, like I said in my motivation video, I know it's a different thing, but making playlists that make you feel good, feel comfortable in your skin, make you feel like a badass, like, yes. If it makes you feel good and if it makes you happy, then it's gonna probably transition into your mood and make you feel happy for a longer period of time. On top of this, I think it's good to question yourself. I think it's good to look at your insecurities and then challenge them and be like, why am I feeling like that? Is this actually logical? Saying it out loud highlights how illogical some of our insecurities or some of our thoughts can be, but also question why you don't appreciate your quirks as much as you look on your flaws. Why are you so dead set on trying to destroy yourself when really you should be building yourself, molding yourself? Ask yourself, are you dressing comfortably? Like, are you feeling comfortable in your own skin when you wear your clothes? Because I know it's an internal thing, but sometimes external factors can affect that. So what I mean is, are you dressing in clothes that you actually like? Are you dressing in clothes that you actually feel comfortable in? Like, when you go out, you're not questioning your outfit. Because sometimes our outfits or sometimes our clothing just need a makeover and a transformation. Not that your past looks were bad, but just you feel more comfortable in something else now. For every insecurity you think of, try and think of a positive thing about yourself. I am yet to try this myself, but now that I've said it, I'm gonna do it because I'm speaking it into existence and I'm manifesting positivity. As I said last time, I try and talk to myself like I would a friend because it really makes me feel good about myself, and then I'm like, oh, I'm cute. I'm also trying to fall in love with myself too over here, okay? I'm trying to take time to get to know me, what I like and what I don't like anymore, you know? And take that time for yourself. Take that time to get to know yourself again, because with quarantine and this weird time, we've probably changed a lot. I'm sorry that one took so long, but I felt like if I got into depth, it would help someone. How to be romantic. I'm sorry, you're asking a girl who just hates all those cheesy romantic feelings? Thank you, next. On a serious note though, it depends on you and your partner and what they're like and what you're like, because you don't want to do something that's so out of the ordinary that they're like, you good? If they like flowers, get them flowers randomly, because why not? It makes them feel loved, it makes them feel seen. If you're in the shop and you see a chocolate they like or some snack that they like and you're going off to see them, buy it anyway, give it to them, because they'll feel very loved and feel very heard that you even remembered one of their favorite things or remembered something about them. Make sure you're making time for them and making time for you and them. Obviously with Corona, it's hard to see people in person. Obviously the rules have changed now, but I mean, what if they live in a different country? But if you're on Zoom with them or something, both of you should just put your phones away and just really spend time with each other, because it makes you feel like you have their full attention and that they're caring about what you're saying. If you guys are meeting, a picnic's usually cute. Candles if you're indoors, like little like pillow fort and Netflix and candles and maybe pizza or whatever food. I just want to say that you can completely disregard my advice on being romantic, because me personally have never been in a fully blown relationship and I've been single pretty much all my life, so I don't know necessarily what is romantic. From seeing my friends go through different relationships, I'm just feeding from that. So the next one is cheating. Now they didn't say like anything about it, they just wrote cheating, so I'm just going to talk about it. Now I'm not going to give an explanation of what it is, because you all know what it is, and the first thing I would say is it's a no. It's a no. It's a no, and that's on period. I ain't wasting my time. If someone cheats on me, out the door. Like, you clearly don't see my worth, so why should I wait around for you to see my worth when I can find someone else who will see it straight away? Like, how does that correlate? I definitely do think that if you have been cheated on, that you have every right to ask them why, how, like you can ask them whatever, because it's your right, you were in the relationship and they did it to you. Sure, you can hear them out. Most of the times they will cheat again, so I don't know, but it's your life, so maybe they'll change. But honestly, like, why couldn't they have talked to you before they went off gallivanting with someone else? Can we just think about that for a second? Like, they couldn't be an adult about it. They couldn't be mature about their relationship with you and the fact that they were starting to have feelings for someone else. So they went off and gallivanted with someone else behind your back, but they couldn't chat to you about it when they see you every day. Like, if you want to be with an immature person who doesn't regard your feelings, then by all means go ahead, do it. But I honestly think it's not worth it, and it's just gonna waste your time. I would like everyone who has been cheated on to know that it is not your fault. It is never your fault. You are not the one who caused them to cheat on you. If there was an issue or if they had a problem with you, they should have come and spoke to you firsthand. It is literally their choice to go and find someone else. It is not you. You are worthy. You are enough. Okay? Period. Their behavior towards you was trash. So why would you want trash? Okay, so this is the last one. What advice would you give to your younger and older self? So I will start with my younger self. I would probably say a lot of things, but if I could just cut it down to a few, I'd probably say, I know you're going through a rough spot and you're in a really dark place right now, but you will be okay and you will make it and you will have happy times and you will meet so many people who will love you and accept you as you are, and you'll get to experience so many things, and you're gonna be happy that you made it and that you met all these people, so keep going. Now, to my older self, I would probably Firstly, I'd say like, I hope you're happy, I hope you're thriving, I hope you found your purpose, I hope you've got that career and you've got that degree. And then I would say, keep trusting in God. Keep trusting that you can change things in the world and that you do create a positive impact on people. Keep taking those risks. Know that you're loved, know that you're seen, know that you're valued. I hope you love yourself 100%. Well, that is it for this video. I hope that my advice helps, and I hope that it was actually decent advice and it wasn't just absolute rubbish. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Liza Koshy would be proud. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell as well so you can get post notifications, I think it's called. I still don't know. Yeah, hit the bell and you'll be notified every time I post, whether it's a message or a video, because sometimes I like to surprise you. If you like this advice video, let me know, because maybe I'll make another one soon. But yeah, that's it. I hope you have a lovely weekend and I'll see you next week. Bye.